Hello YouTube makeup lovers, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to Be Launch Makeup, I really hope that you guys stick around and subscribe for more videos. So I'm here today with another handbag video. I just posted one of what is inside my handbag, what is inside my mini bag basically, because lately I have really been into smaller handbags. It's just something that I have been gravitating more towards. It's something that I find that's a lot more comfortable, just easier to carry, and then you know, you kind of get used to it, and then you get used to just carrying less things in your bag, and you pretty much have everything you need. And these are my top 4 handbags, the ones that I think are the best mini handbags that you'll never tire of. Of course, I wish I could say I have 5 that I love, but I don't. It's really only 4 that I have to share with you. I know 5 is like the usual number when you do one of these videos, but I didn't just want to add another bag that I didn't really love as much as these, just for the sake of calling the video my top 5 mini handbags. So it is just 4. These are 4 bags that I have been using a lot. Some I've had already for years, and they're just bags that I think are just great to have in your nice luxury handbag collection. I love them very, very much, and they all have something in common, is that they all are crossbody handbags. You can also wear them as shoulder bags or crossbody. So they all have, you know, that thing that is similar, because I love crossbody bags. Now if I buy a handbag, I usually tend to prefer it to be crossbody. Of course, they do have pros and cons. Some I like better than the other. I mean, I love all 4 of them, but some are even like more my favorite than the other. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you all those pros and cons in the video as well. I'm gonna go ahead and list them in the description box down below so you guys see the full name of the bag, the color, the leather, everything. So we better get started with my top 4 favorite mini handbags. So the very first one I want to mention to you guys is one that I have spoken about in my channel a lot, and that is the Louis Vuitton Siena PM. I feel that this is probably the bigger one in the bunch. This is the one that probably fits the most, but it really is not that big. Like if you see it, I feel like it looks bigger on camera than it actually does in real life, but it is the one that fits the most. I like the Siena in the PM. I believe they also have it a little bit bigger, but I do prefer it in the smaller size. I think it is adorable. I think this is probably like the most comfortable one of all. This one just may be my favorite of the bunch. I really love it. This is my favorite Louis Vuitton print, is the Damier, whether it is the Ebene or the Damier Azur. The Damier Ebene obviously lasts a lot longer just because it's darker. It doesn't really show that much wear and tear. Here is what the handbag looks on the inside, and it has 3 pockets basically, 2 on this side right here and 1 on this pocket right here. This one only comes with the interior in the red, which is the usual combination that Louis Vuitton does with the Damier Ebene. It also has the crossbody strap, which I love because it is adjustable, which I think that is like great. From these, there's one that is not adjustable. The others all are adjustable, so I'll be like a pro for this bag, definitely. It also has nice little strap here that you can use it as a top handle bag. This is probably the one that fits the best in the arm, even though these are not really bags that I usually use in the arm, just because the strap on top, if it has one, it is too small to be able to fit comfortably in the arm like you would maybe use a Speedy 30. But this one I just like. I also think it's the best one for the price. If you're gonna get something luxury, it's Louis Vuitton. It's not the less expensive one. There's another one that is less expensive, but it's not really that much of a well-known brand. But for Louis Vuitton, I think this is the one that you get like the best for your money, buying a luxury bag, longevity, and what pretty much fits in it. So this is the Louis Vuitton Siena PM in the Damier Ebene color. The next one I have is the one that I am currently using. This is the one that I did the video of what is in my bag, and I'm gonna go ahead and link that video down below in case you guys wanna check it out. This is the Celine. This is in the Nano Luggage drummed calfskin leather in the black. This one is also a really great bag. I would say that the only con of this one is that the handbag, the crossbody strap, is not adjustable. So whatever fits in here. This is the second to smallest in these 4 that I'm gonna show you. So it If it could be maybe like a tad little bigger, I would love it, but I've already gotten so used to it that it's okay. It pretty much fits all my necessities. I feel like if it was a little bit bigger, I wouldn't put something additional inside. I would just have more space to see what I have. Like when I open it, it would just be like a nice size. It's actually the one where I have all my stuff, and so I'm gonna show you pretty much how the things fit in the other ones. But this is how it fits with everything that I have in there. It's pretty packed. It's not jam-packed. You can definitely fit a little bit more. I don't like to pack it so much because then it does become complicated to get your stuff out. Like I said, if it was a little bit bigger, I wouldn't add something else. It would just give me more space to see more of my stuff just like by opening it and looking at it than having to like see it. Like right now I can't even see where my car keys are just because it's kind of like a black hole in there, but I know that they're in there. But yeah, this one I love. Of course, it's black. I think this type of leather is one that the drummed calfskin is very long lasting. It's not going to show much wear and tear. I think this is a bag that you can have for a long time. The reason I chose this one, the Celine one, is because I thought it was a very classic bag, and in black, I wanted a nice black one. And there really isn't another brand where I loved the black. There's not really like a small black Louis Vuitton that I have fallen in love with. I do have another black Louis Vuitton, but I didn't want like the Alma BB. I feel like that one is a little bit too small for me. I did not want that one. Is one that I did look at, and I just felt like this one was just perfect. So I feel like in the black color, I didn't really have that much of a selection of things that I loved to pick a black, you know, mini bag. You can call them mini bag. They're really not that mini. It's not like, you know, I don't like the tiny mini bags that you can only fit like a phone and a credit card. You know, I like the ones that are actually useful, and these you can actually wear on an everyday basis. So this is the Celine one. This is my second one that I have here to share with you guys. The next mini bag that I really love a lot is the Louis Vuitton. This is the Pochette Matisse in the Monogram on print. This is in the red color. I really love this Louis Vuitton print. It's just a little bit pricier than the regular canvas ones, and I feel like it is definitely a smaller one. This is definitely the smallest one in the bunch, and I would say out of these, this is probably my least favorite of my favorite. This is like the fourth one on my list. This is a one that I probably will not use to wear to work. I will wear it casually, but it does not fit as much as all the other three that I have here. But I do love it. I also think it's very convenient. I think the strap is very well made. I love how the strap is adjustable. It has a pocket in the back that is actually useful. I actually put my phone in the back here, whereas the little pocket in the front of the Celine bag is just pure decor because nothing fits in there. So this pocket in the back is nice and useful. It also has this right here, this type of, you know, you like squish it and it opens up. On the inside, you have three little sections, or maybe two big sections with a pocket, I guess. It has three sections right here. This one right here, the one in the center, and then it has this other flat one in the back. So you see the trio right there. So this is, I feel like, the one that fits the least amount of stuff in it. And but I do love it. I think it's very convenient. It is definitely one that I wear more casual, like to go to dinner, to go out, to go shopping, but it is definitely the one that fits the least out of the bunch. So really like this one. This is also one that's been around for a really long time. These also had their hype years ago, you know, especially in the regular monogram print. For some reason, the regular monogram print is not one that I gravitate towards the most. For the canvas Louis Vuittons, like I said, I prefer the Damier print, the squares, or if I do get the monogram, it would be definitely the monogram Empreinte. That's the one I have in the Speedy 30, which is like my favorite in the black. Yeah, so this is the Pochette Matisse, and this one I really like. It's just something that, because of the size and it fits a little bit less, it's less comfortable. It might fit everything in here that I have, but then it's not gonna maintain its pretty shape, and it's gonna look kind of like bunched up and bulky. But I love the bag. It is super comfortable, super convenient. I actually got it in this red color because I feel like red is like the classic color. Like when you go with like a full vibe and you want like a, you know, you want a color, I feel like red is like the classic color that never goes out of style. Like if I got like a hot pink or like a purple, those are colors that come and go with the seasons, but I feel like red is like just like the color that is always there and always in style. So this next bag is actually my most recent purchase. This is from the brand Senreve, and this is the mini Maestra bag. This is the first time that I ever purchased anything from this brand. I did buy this bag myself, and I say that just because a lot of people Don't really like the brand that much because a lot of influencers promote them, and I don't know if influencers get them for free. I'm sure a lot of them do. I wish I did not get this for free. I did buy this myself. It's the very first time I'd actually try this brand, but I just thought the purse is just so beautiful. It's so like nicely made. The leather is nice and sturdy. The bag is, it's probably the bag that you can use the most different ways possible. You could carry it as you know, as a handbag. You can't put it in your arm just because it is very small. You can use it as a shoulder bag, you can use it as a crossbody bag, and you can use it as a backpack. So I thought that that was really cool, and I just loved the shape of it. I love this color. I'm going through like a cognac type of color. I love it. I actually just bought some boots that are this color. I love it. I feel like it's a color that I've never really owned, a color that I really, really love, and it's just something that I'm really enjoying right now. Let me show you the inside of the handbag. So it has the strap that ties on here, you know, and this one, the smaller one, is a magnetic strap. This part is kind of like, it's not the best one to like open and close and get in and out of. So this is probably like the one that is a little bit more complicated to get in and out of, but it does have a magnetic little strap so that, you know, you kind of just close it here. And then once you open it, it has a zipper, which I love because I like bags that are well protected so that nothing comes out of it. The inside is beautiful. The inside is like suede. This color has like a blue suede, you know. I'm gonna go ahead, I forgot what this color is called on the actual website, but I'm definitely gonna go ahead and write it down below. Super well organized. It has like compartments. The inside of this one is my favorite of the interiors of all of them because it has like all these little compartments. It has a compartment in here. It has another one here, another one here. Supposedly these bags are made for like the woman on the go. So I think it's pretty genius, and I think they did a really good job like designing this handbag. And then there is a zipper also on the inside if you want to put a zipper here. So it has 3, 4, 5, 6 compartments on the inside. And it has a little slot in the back. Again, I feel like that slot is pretty useless, but it just does makes it look nice and cute. This one has the gold hardware a lot of the times depending on the color. I did my research on this one and I was like, what color do I get? I almost wanted to get the blush color, but it was a little bit too pink for me. It wasn't as nude, like a nudie pink blush. It was just like a little too pink, but I'm so glad that I got this color because I love this color. I think it's like the perfect, I'm not really into browns, but this is like a tan, brown, nude type of color. I just really, really love it. Senreve bag is definitely the least known brand of the bunch. Like I guess like the less luxury type brand. They are still pricey bags. They're not cheap bags. So I know that they also, it's kind of like, well, you're spending over $500 on a bag and it's like a brand that is not like a Louis Vuitton brand or it's not a Gucci brand. You know, it's like a brand that a lot of people haven't really heard of. But I do have to say it is a very well-made bag. Like you feel it, like it is a really well-made bag. This one, by the way, they do come in different leathers. I picked the pebbled leather and this color is called the chestnut color, which I love. You know, I love this like cognac type of color is what I call it, but this one is called the chestnut. I did pick the pebble leather. They have other leathers like the Dolce that is a little bit more expensive because it's a little bit softer. This one I liked. I just like the pebble. They have another one that there's some that I didn't really like all that much that kind of resembles a little bit like the epi leather. I'm more into like the pebbled type of leather, just like with the Celine I picked the drum leather. That's like the style that I like, but they're really well made. You can also pretty much find these bags in a gazillion colors. If you look on the website, you can find them in so many colors. You have them, like I said, in the 3 sizes. So you have a lot of variety that you don't get with the other brands. So there are some pros and cons, but it's not cheap. It's not like, I wish it was like a $200 bag, you know, but no, it's more than that. But it is very well made. You can tell it's really great quality. It's like Italian leather, and the inside, like the organization of the inside, it's not something that is very common that you can't find all that much. And from wearing it a lot already, it is very comfortable and a very convenient bag. I feel like this is probably the second one that fits the most after the Sienna one. Then I would say the Celine, and last I would say the Louis Vuitton Pochette Matisse. So let me show you these. Let me show you some comparisons of these bags. Let me put these two side by side. There you have like the Louis Vuitton Sienna PM and the Senreve one and the mini Maestra one. Here you see it with the Louis Vuitton. And then here you also see it with the Celine one. These are the two that I feel like I'm wearing the most right now, just because it's like the two different colors. So let me now show you like this one. See, this one is definitely way bigger than this one. Look at this. Just trying to see how I can compare them for you. So these are like, I feel like this is the third smallest and this is the smallest one of all. Even though it's like more rectangular than this one, this is the one that definitely fits the least out of the four. So I would say in order of favorite to least favorite, I want to say my favorite is the Louis Vuitton Siena PM #1. Number 2, the Celine, even though this is the one that I'm using the most now because this one I've had for many, many years already. So this is one I'm using more now, number 2. Then number 3, I would say the Senreve. And then number 4, I would say the Pochette Matisse from Louis Vuitton. It's probably like my 4th favorite one of all. As for sizes, the Siena PM fits the most, then the Senreve, then the Celine, and then the last is the Pochette Matisse as for what it fits inside. So I'm gonna show you like right now what it fits inside. This is my purse filled up with everything that I need. And just so you know, I have sunglasses, I have a wallet, I have a little baggie with like my scrunchies, I have some hand cream, some hand sanitizer gel, I have my masks, I have exactly everything that I had in my bag in the what's in my handbag video. My mask, my Ziploc with mask, home keys, and my AirPods from Apple. So that's what was all in here. This is everything that I just mentioned inside the Senreve bag. So you can see more fits in here than in the Celine one. This is definitely the one that looks the most organized. In the Celine one, sometimes you can't see your things, and here, since it has the compartments, I can see everything perfectly. Like I put my car keys in there, I put my mask in this pocket, so everything is much more organized. So if you like to have your bag nicely organized, this is definitely one that I think you would love. They do have a middle size, which is the mini Maestra, and they have a really big one, which I don't think I would ever get the big one, just because I don't really have to carry around like a laptop. But if you did, you can get the big one. The middle one, I think it's a pretty good size, but I would say that my favorite for sure would be something like the mini one. I also just got the middle one just because I loved it so much. My mom loved it because my mom is definitely into like the backpacks, and I like how you can switch it up. But it's not that big, you know, it's a little bit bigger than this one, probably fits a little bit more, but I think it's just a perfect, great size. But the mini, I think, is my favorite, and this color right now is my favorite. But see, that's how it fits. So you can definitely fit more in here. There is definitely a lot of space, but you can see everything you have in here nicely. Another con with this bag, something that does annoy me a little bit, is the way that you adjust the strap. It kind of has like these type of, you know, of things that you have to poke through the hole. It's kind of, let me see if I can like take one off. And the thing with it is that it's not that easy to take out. So see, it's not that easy. It's something like this. I don't know if you can see that, like there. And then this, you have to stick through the hole. So sticking through it, you kind of have to like press it in, and it's not that easy. I know that they say that they get a little bit more loose with wear, but that part is annoying. It's not like you can switch the strap in 2 seconds. You have to like really push through the hole. So that kind of annoys me. I like the fact that for the small one, the closure in the front is a magnetic, but for the middle one and the large one, the closure in the front is just like this. So I'm sure that would probably annoy me a little bit, but I guess they do say that it does become easier with the wear, and that once you do it a couple times, it gets better. I changed it a little bit, but every time I try to like switch the strap to make it like for the shoulder or the crossbody, and it's still just as hard. Here is the Siena PM with everything in there. Again, this is probably the second most organized one after the Senreve, because it does have the 3 pockets. So I put like, you know, my keys in, my house keys in one of the pockets, my car keys in the other pocket, the masks in there, and then in the center is where I have like the sunglasses, the little makeup case, and my wallet. So here, a lot more fits in here. So if you need more size, like more space, this one gives you more space. As you can see, like definitely fits more even than the Senreve. This is the one that fits the most. So really like it, and everything is organized. Like you look in here and it won't be hard to find all your stuff. So that I love about this bag as well. I feel like this one has like no cons. This is the one that is just like perfection. I don't think there's anything negative that I can say about this one, and I feel like I can say a couple cons for the other ones. So this is by far like one of my best Louis Vuitton purchases that I have ever made. So everything fit in the Pochette Matisse, but look how like chunky it is. I feel like I can close it. Yeah, it closes. So it closes. Look how filled up it is. I mean, I guess everything does fit pretty good. I'm actually more surprised. But yeah, this is how everything fits in here. Let me show you, but you're gonna see it's a lot more crammed. Like the sunglasses are up on top, like right there. I'll probably like not take sunglasses if I were to carry this bag and just have it like that. I put the face mask in the back compartment, my little makeup case in the middle with my house keys, and then I have my wallet, car keys, and the AirPods in the front one. So it is a little bit more chunky. I feel like the glasses, I mean, they do fit, but they're like right there. So you see it's like a little bit more jammed in there, but it does fit. So like I said, I will probably just get rid of the glasses and close it that way. But you see, like if I put it this way, you see how it's kind of like uneven here. Here I feel like something is like touching it. I feel like for the shape of the bag, you kind of want to take care of these bags. You don't want to fill it up too much, because then it's going to take that shape. It's not even here. It's like a little bit more lifted here if you fill it up too much. And you really want to take, these bags are not cheap, and you really want to like take care of them and make them last forever pretty much. And so that's why I see, like, I feel it here. I will probably, there's something there that it's gonna like, I feel like in the long run, if you have too many, maybe I'll take these out. In the long run, if you put too many things there and you force the bag, you'll fit it in there, but then it's gonna lose its pretty shape, and it's gonna get like, you know, like dents and things like that. So that is the Pochette Matisse. So that is pretty much it. I really hope that you guys enjoyed my top 4 favorite mini handbags. As I mentioned earlier, I am gonna go ahead and list everything in the description box down below with the models and the colors in case you guys wanna check these handbags out. If you enjoyed this video, I really hope that you guys give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel before you go. As always, I wanna say thank you so much for watching Be Lounge Makeup. I hope you guys are doing well and that you're staying safe, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Bye.